This is Total FTBL. Today we got a little different episode. We're not reacting to news. We're looking ahead to the 2022 free agency and making a starting 11. This has been hard. Let's get into it. The formation we're going to do is a 4-1-2-1-2 because there's not a lot of wingers. There are some wingers. Basically, there's a lot of midfielders. Let's get into it, man. I'm just rambling, all right? Starting off with the goalkeeper, we had three top goalkeepers here. Hugo Lloris, Onana, and Sam Johnstone from West Brom. We're going to go with Hugo Lloris because we're somewhat unsure of what his future is. Sam Johnstone is a great shout, but we think Onana is probably joining Inter Milan. He's been linked there for a while. If he's joining a different team, I think I would start him. But he is probably joining Inter. That's the word on the street. So we're going to go with Hugo Lloris because his future is very much up in the air. At right back, we got Mazraoui, the Moroccan. Great technically on the ball, can drift inside the half space, play as like a midfielder, inverted wing back, proper baller. At center back, we got the two Chelsea boys, Rudiger and Christensen. I think they're the top two center backs in the list. There's also Tarkowski and Sule from Bayern Munich, but let's be honest, are they really going to leave their clubs? I don't see Sule leaving the club, and Tarkowski, I could easily see Burnley re-sign him. We're going to go with the two Chelsea boys. Their futures are most up in the air, and they're being linked everywhere. Christensen to Barcelona, Rudiger to Real Madrid. There are two center backs. At left back, there was not a lot of left backs. There was a solid amount of left backs, but no clear-cut winner, except for Marcelo. Marcelo was probably the biggest name, but he's kind of aging at Real Madrid. Not sure if he'll go to a top club. Maybe he might go to Italy. I don't know where he's going to go. But I'm going with Lee Buchanan. He's a young English fullback from Derby County. Good going forward. Just a promising left back. And I think it's interesting. He was linked to a bunch of Premier League clubs a year ago or so now. Intriguing prospect. Playing under Wayne Rooney at Derby County. He's a free agent this summer. No one's really talking about him because, let's be honest, he's not at the top. But an interesting talent. So he could be a player that, a lower Premier League club move for free. I think it's very interesting. He's going to be our starting left back. The midfield is where all the proper ballers are in this team. All right. We have Frank Cassia. We have Kamara, Pogba, Axel Witsel, Todd Cantwell, Tolizo. So that's why we're playing a diamond in midfield. 4 players in midfield. Our 6 is going to be Boubacar Kamara, playing for Olympique de Marseille, a young player who is honestly ready for a move. I saw him linked to Aston Villa last summer. He's going to be off to the Premier League, I would assume, and there's a reason why. He's a really good player. He's very versatile too. He almost reminds me of Kimmich in his versatility. Can play at right back, can play at center back, but his best position is at defensive midfielder, and he's very technically sound, good off the ball, out of possession, winning the ball back. He's our 6. Now, the 2 players in front of him are going to be obviously Paul Pogba. I think that we can leave it at that. I think he'll leave Manchester United unless a top manager comes in, convinces him to stay. But I think his time at Manchester United is over, and I would like to see him at Real Madrid. That's personally me. I think he would fit that midfield trio very well, balanced midfield. I'm not going to get too far into it. Paul Pogba is our starting midfielder along with Frank Cassia. Now, the AC Milan central midfielder has been linked away to a lot of Premier League clubs, even to Manchester United. I think he would be a good fit. I think he would bring a lot of balance to that midfield. I think he would be an ideal replacement for his midfield partner in this team, Paul Pogba. I think he can do bits on both ends of the pitch, win the ball back, but also get forward. Frank Cassia is a top player, free agent. He's probably one of the most exciting and intriguing of this list because I think a lot of clubs will be going after him. He's really much entering his prime at the moment. Still pretty young. I think he's like 25, 26. So he's just entering his prime. Really good player. Hopefully he's in the Premier League. He has a physical ability to do so. In front of them is the boy, Jesse Lingard. Center attacking midfielder, our number 10. Balled out at West Ham when he had the chance. We all want to see him playing football. We all do. I want to see him, even though he danced at the Emirates, I want to see him back scoring goals, man. Lingard is a great player. He's going to be our number 10. Where will he go? I have no idea. Maybe another club. Maybe West Ham. Maybe another club in England, Newcastle. I don't think he should go to Newcastle. But hopefully he leaves United. He's a free agent. He's one I think a lot of Premier League clubs will be looking at. And then the 2 players in front of him. Mbappe says it all. Again, kind of like Pogba. He's probably going to go. We all know he's going to go. He tried to leave last summer. It failed. He'll go. But the other one we're going to stick up top, even though he's a winger, is Usman Dembele. A lot of clubs will, I don't know if a lot of clubs will be looking at him. Barcelona offered him, which is almost a violation in my opinion, offered him a contract to pay as you play, which is, it makes sense from Barca's point of view, but that's such a bad contract for him because he does get injured. But if he's fit, he's one of the best wingers in the world. He can run at you. He can use both feet. He's quick. He's good physically. He's strong. Top player. Hopefully, we see him just getting some consistent minutes, staying fit. He's going to be our striker along with Mbappe. There were so many players we had to leave off this list. It was insane how many free agents there are. Some will re-sign with their clubs, like Dybala will probably re-sign. We didn't even include him. Similar to Insigne, he's a leader for that squad. I don't see him leaving Napoli. But there are some other ones. I don't even know if I'm going to do a full bench right now, but we just got to list some honorable mentions right now. I think Divock Origi is an interesting one. He's 26 years old. He's had some important goals for Liverpool. Januzaj, another one, balling out for Real Sociedad after failing at Manchester United. And Cassia, he's definitely leaving Arsenal in my opinion. Cesar Azpilicueta has been linked to Barcelona. Leaving Chelsea, maybe. Captain, we'll see. Jesus Corona from FC Porto, the Mexican winger. Then Di Maria as well was on this list. I don't know if he'll leave. Maybe he might leave. Alessio Romagnoli is another one, the captain of AC Milan, or one of the captains of AC Milan, center back. I don't think he's leaving. And there were so many more, to be honest. But that's our starting 11. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, how you would line this team up. If you'd make any changes, let us know. Like, subscribe. I've been your boy, Kid Pesh. This is Total FTBL. And enjoy the holidays and enjoy football this weekend. Peace.